Welcome back to American Latino TV. I'm Natasha Martinez. Up next, Isabella, aka Izzi Gomez, came of age during the era of stand-up paddleboarding's explosive growth, and her timing could not have been better. The young surfing phenom has taken the stand-up paddleboard world by storm, advancing women's paddleboarding to the next level. Izzi essentially grew up in the ocean. Born in Holmes Beach, Florida, she played baseball, soccer, and tennis, but it was surfing and paddleboarding that interested her the most. And for good reason, because after moving to California to pursue a professional career, she has gone on to win multiple world championships. So get your paddleboard and get ready, because we have Izzi Gomez right here on American Latino TV.
American Latino Athletes, presented by McDonald's.
So I started stand-up paddleboarding when I was about 12, but we had a board for several years before that, because the sport it's an ancient sport with paddling, canoeing, whatever, but we've had a board since I was about 6 or 7, and yeah, I guess we saw kind of the Kai Lennys and the Laird Hamiltons start doing it more, and that kind of inspired me to try something different, and it just kind of took off from there. I'm Izzi Gomez, and I'm a professional stand-up paddle surfer. Definitely when you're on bigger boards, it's a lot easier to balance, but the boards that I'm on, they're very small, but I think it's great because it keeps you fit all around. You're working every muscle in your body, and I think that it contributes to also normal surfing because each one helps the other. So I was pretty much born into the whole surf scene, and yeah, I've surfed my whole life, and I love competing and surfing still, and I definitely think these past few years I've mainly focused on the SUP stuff, and that's awesome because it's taken me around the world, and I definitely still love to surf too. So there was about 1 or 2 women's events when I first started, and then by the 3rd year there was 5 events, and it was just really cool to see that progression, and I'm stoked because it's definitely evolved more as a legitimate sport. It's definitely important to embrace, every part of your nationality, and especially with surfing now being accepted in the Olympics, I have an opportunity to possibly compete for Colombia or just be involved, and anything that I can do to help grow the sport over there, I would love to do that. My dad doesn't surf much, but he supports me in all of it, which is really good, and obviously, I'm coming from an athletic background with my dad being a tennis player, and I love to play tennis, but my mom also surfs, my brother surfs, my grandparents surfed back in the day, so it's just kind of in my blood, I guess. Paddleboarding, it's kind of cool because you have the opportunity to get into the waves earlier, so I think it's almost better for bigger waves because you're kind of taking that drop early, but there's guys doing airs on paddle boards now and bigger waves, and I personally like bigger waves, so yeah. I really like to surf cloud break when it's bigger. I'm going backside, so it's a lot more difficult for me, and sunset's one of my favorite waves for sure. So I am on my 5th year on tour, and so far I've won 3 world titles for the APP World Tour, and a gold medal at ISA and a silver medal. So I'm just kind of cruising and just enjoying life. Surfing's going to be a part of my life for the rest of my life, and I could see myself definitely maybe managing athletes or doing marketing for one of the surf brands when I'm done with my competitive career, and I just want to be able to stay in the industry as long as I can.